Hey, this is an update on the Galaxy project. So, Grandpa's still alive at 2 years old, and I'm keeping him in there because I want to see how long he's gonna live. This is F2s, the females that just went in. The big boys in there, they're F2s. And this guy is an F2 as well. So I have 4 different lines of F2s that were selected to basically, it's like cousins are breeding together. In the fish world, this is quite acceptable. So there's an F2 as well. So the 2 girls, those are F2s. So this girl, she's probably my favorite. So she would be considered a bluegrass. So we did well, I don't know if you saw that, but Grandpa's still trying to breed. That's really good at 2 years old. Go, Grandpa. He usually gets tired and gives up, but it just shows that he's very healthy. Anyway, so these are 3 different generations of F2s. That's really cool. I'm glad that we got all 3 ladies. So they're all cousins. I'm cycling an extra tank right now because I'm gonna run out of space in this tank, okay? So everybody pretty much has the same issue worldwide when you're breeding fish, is that your fry are going to be okay in there for a while, but soon enough you're going to run out of space. So very soon I'm going to have to remove the fry and put them together. Or you leave the fry in there and you remove all the adults, but the adults don't take well to change of environment. So you have higher success rate if you remove the fry and leave the adults alone. That's how come Grandpa's still alive. It's because I don't move him. I leave him in here. I feel that if I moved Grandpa out of here, he would just die. So I'm planning on removing all the fry, and I will select. So they're all going to be moved, and I do selection as we go. As soon as I see something I don't like, it comes out. I only keep the best over time. But you have to let them grow first to see what you like. Technical points. Something I'm very happy with the fry in here. It's a little bit hard to see, but the peduncles. I've been working on increasing the peduncle size, and most of the fry have really good peduncles. So it means that it's a success. So I'm very happy with the quality. I already know, even though they're young, I know they have good peduncles. So peduncles is the side of the body towards the tail. So it's nice and thick. So I've been working on this, and it's paying out. Paying off. How you achieve this is you just select your best adults and you just allow the best to breed. So this is an update. The longevity is good. They breed well. They're healthy, they're tough, they live a long time. They're active and they're beautiful. So I can't ask for anything better, really. To be continued. Update on the Galaxy project in November 2022. So I'm noticing that my fry are growing faster in this tank. This is interesting. It's accidental because normally I like to take the fry out, but I was having some issues with my tanks downstairs, so I had nowhere to put them, so I had to leave them in here. And it was kind of a good accident because the size is really good. So the other thing I've noticed too is I'm getting really good peduncles. Peduncle is the body thickness as you're looking towards the tail. So they don't have skinny tails or skinny bodies in the direction of the tail. So they're nice and thick. So I'm getting the thicker bodies that I was going for, I was aiming for. So this is an interesting observation. And the other interesting observation is I'm getting, they're growing faster in this tank. So I guess the environment is better. So when you're breeding guppies, try to pay attention to what is it that you're doing that's working best, and you want to duplicate that. So I know I have a lot of plants in here. It's over filtrated. So I have a filter that's designed for a 20 gallon and it's a 10 gallon. So I'm getting more than the filtration necessary, which I stopped it right now so I can film because otherwise it's a bit noisy. So those are the two observations that I came up with just lately. I've noticed a big difference how my fry is growing faster in this tank. So accidentally I left the fry with the parents and they're doing very well. This is Grandpa trying to breed. He's 2 years old and he's very, very healthy. So go Grandpa, go. So Grandpa is F1. He is the result now. He's old, okay? So you have, you know, he used to look a lot better when he was younger, but he's F1, and he's the result of Bluegrass and Green Dragon. I know Green Dragon is not a show name. It's just a sales name for a strand, okay? So there's only one F1 in there. All the other adults in there are F2s. From I probably have six lines of F2s. So I selected one of each line and I put them all together, and all my F2s are breeding together. So you call it a colony, but it's a selective colony. It's actually an ultra selective colony because I only pick the best of the best and I put it in there for breeding. And obviously, this is a scientific experiment, so I don't have the shape for showing just yet, but you have to start somewhere, so this is a good start. So all the fry that I'm getting, I'm gonna have a very, very, very good selection out of that. So when you keep selecting your best, you improve the quality of your stock very quickly. The worst thing a person can do when you're starting out is being a hoarder, okay? So you don't want to keep everything. You actually want to sell everything, almost everything, and just keep your absolute best, okay? So sell, sell, sell. Some people call it culling, okay? So culling does not mean they have to die. Culling can mean they just get moved to the sales tank, okay? So you just find new homes or give them away to kids. There's all kinds of ways of finding home for your unwanted fish, okay? So the more selection you do and the more demanding you are in your selecting process, the better quality you're going to have. I'm very satisfied with the longevity. I'm satisfied with the health. They are healthy. They move around a lot. They're entertaining. They're beautiful to look at. And they're very different from what other people have. So I enjoy creating my own strain. So I have different variations of the same strain. So I call it the Galaxy Project. And it's I named it after the example that I'm following. I'm following a Japanese breeder named Tsutsui. So I basically am copying what he's done. So I'm just following his recipe and I'm selecting. So it's a lot of fun. And it's working. I'm inching forward towards my goals. Okay, so you're gonna set yourself some goals and then you have to move towards your goals through selection. All right, there's a good update.